Look what the cat dragged in. Got a real interesting comment that I definitely have to talk about. So the commenter puts LSMBM, which is, I guess, light skinned men or black men, should be very careful about co signing the denigration of the black community. Interesting. I wonder if he has this smoke for all these rappers, all these trap and drill hip hop rappers. Is he going to comment on their videos? No, he's dancing to it. Is he going to tell all these gangsters and thugs and rappers about the denigration of the black community? Of course not. What this is right here, right off the bat, I already know. They hate accountability. When you hold up the mirror to them and then you point out their hypocrisy and their bad behavior, they cannot take the accountability. That's why they never hold these rappers and thugs accountable. But for you, a light-skinned guy or a mulatto guy calling out their behavior, oh, all of a sudden it's a problem, right? So the hypocrisy speaks volumes. But then he puts, when something happens to you, your white counterparts is not going to fight for you. Interesting. Now that's a typical Blackistan scare tactic. Us biracial mulattoes, we have a white parent and white family members. So yeah, whenever something has happened to me, my white family was there to help me out. Something you people cannot relate to because you're not half white. You're not mulatto. Okay, this is something you guys seem to keep forgetting. But you know this, see what you're doing is you're trying to gaslight us and hoodwink us to be your bootlickers, and you can see it's not really working. Not with the men over here. You have nothing to offer us. And then he puts here, if injustices happens to you, like it or not, it will be the black community who will rally around you. But if they look at your social media and it's nothing but saying you're not black and denigrating the black community, they will not support you. It's funny because you have a lot of these biracials and mulattoes who have done nothing but support the black community. And what does the black community do in return? They denigrate the mixed race man. They spit on him. Look what they're doing to Drake. Even this, I shared a video on one of my recent live streams. It was a mixed guy working at an Asian restaurant. He went out, to throw away the trash, doing his cleanup duties at the restaurant. And some black thug just hanging out there in front of the shop decided to harass him and try to pick a fight with him. So it's like, even in peace times, not war times, but peace times, you're still trying to pick a fight. You're still trying to have some conflict with us. So it's funny when you talk about this, not support you. If something bad happens, a lot of bad stuff happens to mixed people because of you people. And this is the accountability they do not want to acknowledge. Very pitiful. But with a guy like me, it's very common to see these type of comments because this is all they have, right? All they have is to basically scare you from your white side, point the finger and say, oh, when something happens, something bad happens, when the police pulls you over, it's going to only be us supporting y'all, right? This is all they have left, which is very pitiful. And then he puts, this has happened on several occasions. Yeah, and you know what else has happened on several occasions? Black people unprovokingly attacking a mixed biracial man out of nowhere just because he's light skinned. I heard a story about a guy, his name was Angel Ramirez. I think his YouTube channel, Everybody Hates Angel. He publicly said one time he went to a grocery store with his mixed and light skinned girlfriend, and some dark skinned guys, they tried to fight him. They pulled out a knife and they wanted to cut him. They threatened to cut his face. So these are real stories in peace times, quote unquote, supposedly, where black people attack, where black people initiate hate crimes against mixed and light-skinned mulatto men. You guys never want to take accountability for that. He puts, if any injustice happens to these twins or their family members, no one will fight for them. There are nearly 50 million foundational black Americans, which is a lie. Your numbers are overinflated because you guys are, that's why you're in my comment section, you FBA pro-wax, right? This is one of these FBA guys. It says 50 million. That's because you guys got a large percentage of these MGMs and multi-generational mulattoes and first-generation mulattoes. You got a lot of these people who are confused and who identify as black. So it boosts your numbers. That's why for them, it's very politically advantageous for them to interlope in our spaces to try to trick us and hoodwink us and convince us to identify as black. They want to maneuver us back over into the black community to help boost their numbers, to be their friggin' political foot soldiers. That's why he's over here talking this crap, trying to scare you. No one's gonna, help you out. Your white family's not gonna help you out. It's us, the FBAs. We got so much power. And then, like, continuing on, he puts, yeah, there are 50 million, which I said is not true. It was, you guys just have a bunch of mulattoes who identify with you. Foundational Black American, and they have and they have the most influential culture on the planet. Use this to your advantage. Oh, so you agree that mulattoes should be involved in using. See, over here, it's about reclamation. It's about personhood. It's about autonomy with the mulattoes over here. We're not into this whole using. That's your guys' culture, the usury. Use people, backstab them, and trick them, gaslight them, and scam them. That's you guys. Over here, it's not about usury. It's about dignity, self-respect, claiming who we are, being proud of who we are, honoring our parents. That is very important for us over here. So no, we can't relate to what you got. The whole FBA crap, you FBAs, you're making it too easy for me to clown you guys. But thank you for the content. I appreciate it. Hey guys, so real quick, I am actually over on Patreon. So go ahead and please support me over on Patreon. You'll have access to exclusive content that you will not see anywhere else. And I am also over on Substack, so go feel free to check me out over on Substack. Sign up for the free monthly Mulatto community newsletter, and you'll also get access to my articles.